Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. I am speaking a little bit quietly because baby is down for his nap. I'm not sure if he's a baby anymore. He's 1.5 now, and life is rapidly moving and changing, and it's my first time doing a YouTube video in over a year, so I'm not really sure if I can still do this. But I had a strong urge to create a video today, so it's slightly unplanned, but here we are. And the main thing I wanted to talk about, because there's so much that has happened in the past year, is getting back to routines and creating new habits and making a change before getting to rock bottom. So my main focus has been recently to prioritize my health. For those of you, most of you probably don't know, I am now a qualified master coach, and I work with clients through life coaching and well-being practices. And it's been a really transformative journey for me, going through the courses and also working with other people. And I also go back to teaching yoga, which has been really amazing and really inspiring. But one of the things I noticed when I did my coaching course was that health was really down on my priorities, my values. For some reason, I just didn't consider it to be that important. But in the past couple of months, kind of going through all the exercises and applying them into my life, I have got to a point where I now see just how important my health is to everything else that I want to accomplish and the way I want to live my life. So one of the main things is paying attention to my diet, and what I am trying out is, instead of reducing the foods that are more unhealthy, to actually introduce healthier options, because I noticed that I crave more of those healthy choices when I put my attention there, rather than limiting or removing the unhealthy choices. It's like our mind goes to the place we focus on, and if we tell it you are not allowed or you shouldn't do this, it's like you crave more of it. So I am buying a bunch of nutrition supplements and more fruit, veg, those kind of things, and be more mindful of the kinds of foods that bring me energy rather than opting for the ones that don't, because that has been the main thing. I felt really low in energy, even though I'm sleeping through the night now. I am still waking up most days just really trying to get out of bed, forcing myself, and something has to change. And the other thing is, I want to get to a more regular yoga practice. So as I started teaching yoga, I felt really inspired to get back to the strength and that sense of lightness in my body that I used to have, and it's starting to get there. But when I think back to working out, every day and how that made me feel, I am really craving it. But I'm also trying to not have, those expectations of what I used to be like, but kind of imagine the version of myself that I could be, which could be an even better version of that. So I would like to take you along on this practice with me today. I will include a 5-minute or 10-minute, we'll see how we go with time, a follow along practice. So if you'd like to join me, then roll out your mat and let's hop on for a gentle stretch and some breathing, so that we can connect to ourselves and start to pay attention to our inner voice, because all of these ideas that come to mind are here for a reason, and when we allow ourselves to express them into the world, I believe we feel more content and more at peace with ourselves. So I always like to have a little tea by my side and, find this sweet space for doing what I love. So join me on the mat and let's get stretching. Find a comfortable seat. Make any adjustments and then start to release your shoulders back and down. Connect to your breath, breathing in and out through the nostrils. You can close your eyes or keep a soft gaze and then begin to roll from one side to the other with your head just stretching out the neck, maybe looking to the side. See what feels good. And then inhale the arms overhead, press the seat down and turn the palms up towards the ceiling. This is a nice variation to cat and cow. So you inhale and then exhale, round the spine, push the hands in front, and then once again breathe in to lift and find length. And just continue in your own time. And then release the arms to the side. Inhale the right arm up and over, and then swap over the hands one by one, lengthening the side body and turning the chest further towards the ceiling. I really love these stretches to open the side body and allow for more breath to flow freely. Come back to center and bring one hand across to the knee, lengthen the spine and then start to twist. So every time you breathe in, you straighten further up, and then with the exhale you twist, swapping over to the other side and repeating. Come back to the center and then bring your hands in front, finding tabletop. From here, gently rolling along the wrists, warming up. Again, a nice gentle stretch, one way then the other. Reach the right arm up and then thread through, drop the shoulder down. Breathing deeply. Option to extend the other arm in front and find more length. Coming back, push the ground away, reach up once more, and then release to center. When you're ready, left arm up, twisting through, shoulder to the ground, find stability, and breathing again. If you did on the other side, extend the arm in front. And then bring it back, push away, reach up, or don't. And then stretch the knees and push back into child's pose. Come back onto all fours, tuck the toes, and into downward facing dog. I really love to stretch the back of my legs here just by pedaling the feet and pressing the ground away further to open through the upper body, shoulders, release the head, the neck. Walking the hands back towards the feet and then lifting halfway. Releasing back down. And then rolling through the spine, coming all the way up. Arms reach overhead. And then we'll just repeat chin to chest, rolling along the spine all the way down. And then the hands walk in front, back to downward facing dog. Reach the right leg up towards the ceiling. Release. And then the left leg. Look forwards, and now this time walk the feet towards the hands, lengthen halfway, fingertips, and then head down. Rolling through the spine, coming all the way up. Lift arms, look up to the thumbs, and mountain. Thank you for being here and sharing this practice with me. I hope you enjoyed this short practice with me. I just find that when I stretch my body and allow mainly for my spine to lengthen, because I have a really bad habit of rounding my back, my shoulders, and that affects everything: your breathing, your confidence, and your overall energy. So when I take a moment to lengthen my spine, drop my shoulders back, and just breathe, connect, it just makes the biggest difference. So I hope it helped you also. I am going to sit down now and do a bit of writing just to put my thoughts on paper, because recently I've just had a lot on my mind, so many things I want to do, I need to do, and prioritizing what's important right now helps me by writing it down so it's not just circling in my brain. And yeah, I got this notebook from TK Maxx the other day. I think it's really pretty, and I don't know if you can see it. And I'll just journal for a little bit, drink my tea, and I'll wish you a wonderful day. I would love to hear how you found the practice, if you two are focusing on anything in particular to improve or to introduce into your life. Do leave me a comment down below, and if we haven't spoken in a while, I'd love to reconnect. So say hello, and I will see you in the next video.